Hey guys, what's up? I'm Casey.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Gavin.
And today we're going to show you how to take off a headset and install it. Not take it off. We're going to show you how to install a headset. We're just going to take mine off and put it back on for the sake of the video. But usually you're doing a new one. Or just cleaning out your bike, whatever you want to do. So I've already loosened these up just so I didn't waste a bunch of time loosening them.
What you want to do is loosen these two first and then loosen the compression cap.
Because if you don't, you're going to have problems. Like, you can't get your stem off, baby. So, it doesn't matter. These don't have to be all the way off. And make sure you have close enough sizes. This may not be, oh, here it is. Wrong one. They have two of these things, so I have to keep figuring out which one it is. So for your compression cap, it shouldn't be too tight. They're really easy to get off. If it is too tight, that's bad actually, because you don't want your compression cap to be tight. Oh, and there goes my bars. You don't want your compression cap to be tight because then you literally probably wouldn't be able to turn your bars, the forks. So, we're opening it up here. I hate taking these bolts out, it takes forever.
Now, some people have a compression cap or a spider on the inside of their forks. We're about to find out.
I'm pretty sure. This isn't a compression cap. So these should just lift off, shouldn't it?
Wiggle it and try and lift that off. He has a spider inside his, you can see. Right there. It's not really a spider. I guess his is
It's just different versions.
His is welded in.
So yes. Should we just take this off?
Now,
we're going to open this up.
These are just the spacers, obviously. And then twist all these off. Try and keep them in the same order, you know. You'll get really greasy, but it's worth it.
Grease is your friend. And then is this? Yeah.
Now we'll just...
Now here is the... Yeah,
go ahead and pull your
with your other hand.
This is actually the headset. The bearings are in here. And pull it close. Alright, here you can lay that down. So mine is integrated.
Sometimes they'll just be classic, and you'll have to actually pound this bottom ring in.
So yes.
But the newer ones, you don't have to worry about any of the newer ones.
And also when you're putting it on,
unless they're Mission Circuit version 2 forks.
You need grease.
Mission Circuit version 2s. Mission Circuit version 2s are they have to
grease this whole thing with not thick grease. You want pretty thin grease.
Alright, so what you're gonna do to start putting this on, really you're not gonna be taking it off if you're putting a new one on. You start by checking and making sure your forks are integrated. If they're not, your headset will come with a little ring that goes around this, and you gotta make sure that's pressed on and follow the instructions on how to put that on. Next, you're gonna place your frame over your forks and make sure that's it. Then you're gonna find the order of your headset. That's very
good. You just keep that in there.
Yes, this is the bearing
with a ring in it, and the ring will look like it's cut, but it's supposed to be like that. Don't worry about that.
So you're gonna place this is very greasy. Hopefully it comes greasy, but if not, you're gonna have to put your grease on.
And now you want this to go down
this way.
Thin
side down. Yep. And get that all in there, because if not, this will wobble. It will wobble.
And now put the dust cover over that.
Yes.
Inside the dust cover, there may be a couple rings.
There's one right there.
They're just really thin.
You can see that. Yeah.
They're just a thin ring.
Just to seal it. And don't be afraid to get your fingers.
And now the spacers, it should come with a couple spacers. That all depends on the size of your stem. You want your stem about a quarter.
Yeah. So
we'll explain that.
There's a little less. This one actually has a little bit more. It's alright if it's like that. There should be at least if you would put a quarter in there, there should be that thick of a gap between these two. So mine's over it. It's okay if it's over, but you'd prefer to be pretty close, depending on how high you want your bars to.
And just anywhere around a quarter.
So here is my bolt. It is not a compression cap. It goes into a spider inside. So mine has this basically like a washer almost, and it goes in there. And then you start threading it in.
Now you want to tighten the compression cap kind of a lot, so where you can still move your bars, but they don't move very smoothly. Then you just want to loosen it little by little from there until it's like perfect. your bars are still going to be loose from your forks until you tighten these two bolts.
Yes.
So don't worry if your bars are still moving separate from your forks.
So, you can tighten these up. Not all the way, but how far did you say you want to go?
You want to tighten it till like it can still move, but you still want to make sure it's not very loose either.
I need to go a little less.
I recommend tightening it a bunch so where like you can still
tell.
move it, but
It should
doesn't
be
move
kind of
super
free
smooth.
spinning, but yeah.
and then
think that's
you
good
loosen
there?
it from there.
Tiny bit more tighter. Or tight. There, that's good.
And
That's
now
not perfect.
you want to straighten the forks and bars.
A tip to do that is, it depends on your stem. Mine has this little gap right here. I like to line that up with the tread of my tire, looking straight on it, or put my tire straight on my frame, and then line up on my down tube, and then line up my stem on the down tube. So, that looks about right to me. What do you think, Evan, from that angle? Does it look good?
Yep.
Let me get, now, you're gonna tighten these up.
Make sure these are really tight. This
These
is
are
what
the,
keeps
just
your-
one last look at it. Line everything up. There, tighten everything up.
That wasn't a real bullet.
Don't worry, that was a valve cap, not a bullet.
I think I didn't see
If you saw that, yeah, you probably couldn't. You're trying just to see it, and then not even that. Like, oh, I want to see the bullet valve cap.
See them on dance comp.
Yeah, well, no, you can't. We didn't get those in dance comp.
Maybe you can't see them on dance comp.
They haven't. Oh, yeah, they haven't. Dance comp has everything.
Except for the valve caps on one.
Valve caps are valve caps.
One admission circuit ones and those didn't have them.
Okay. Alright, so there we go. Everything's tightened up. I'm looking, my tire looks lined up. And that was how to install a headset. Now, if you don't have an integrated headset, classic version is about the same. Just instead of having the all-together built-in bearing thing, it'll have like a ring of bearings. And that's just the same thing, you just have to put it in there. Same way. So thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe, like, and share our channel. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, I'm Ethan from BMX.
I'm Casey. I'm Jonathan.
Back there. Me and Casey are going to be installing this new sprocket.
It's not new.
Well, I mean, we haven't used it. It went on a bike, but we ended up, it was a pretty